take this one. Kai, where are we going?
Oh, airport!
Bye, Kai. He's sleeping. I'm gonna miss him. He's also holding on to a shovel. Bye, Mom.
Bye. Have a safe trip.
Thank you. Bye. Love you. Doesn't matter how old you get, your mom is always there to save the day. Takes me to the airport.
I started to put my phone on your thing and I go, crap.
Like I just said. Thanks, Mom. My phone, forgot it. She saves the day. Today is gonna be a fun day. My younger brother Teppo just turned 30. Yeah, that makes me feel very, very old. So I'm gonna hop on a plane and I'm gonna fly to Finland to surprise him for his birthday. Right now, him and his friends and his wife are at this cottage. I'm gonna hop on a plane, I'm gonna drive over to that cottage. He has absolutely no idea that I'm coming. And while we're in Finland, we're gonna be testing out the brand new Light Chaser Pro system for mobile photography and videography from Polar Pro. And what I'm most excited about is this guy, a variable ND filter for your smartphone. Smartphones are like crazy capable nowadays for photography especially. Like, I'm just blown away at how good it's getting, but also for videography. And the one thing that's really been missing, for me at least, is a variable ND filter for my smartphone. So we're gonna be testing out this whole system on this trip. But first we gotta actually get to Finland, surprise my brother, and then we'll test this guy out. Thank you so much, Polar Pro, for sponsoring this video and for making this whole trip and surprise and everything possible. I very, very much appreciate it. Hi, I got a message saying my seat got changed. Do I need a new boarding pass or something?
Boarding pass, please, first?
Well, that is a nice update.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. I just got upgraded to business class. This trip is starting off really well. This is only my second time ever getting a pod or a lie down thing. All right, we made it to Frankfurt. First flight went great. Watched the Taylor Swift documentary, which was definitely recommended. Lots of respect for her. And then had a good little nap. Now we just gotta catch the flight to Helsinki and then drive over to the cottage. They have a gaming room in this airport. It's interesting. It's raining. I almost thought I got the extra legroom. I didn't. We have made it to the motherland. Now I gotta go find my car and it's raining. Oh, I was expecting snow, not rain. And this car right here is gonna take me the rest of the way. I'm really tired right now, but it's gonna be worth it. I already missed the Tesla. All right, let's go. Last leg of the race. All right, quick little pit stop. Maybe grab a Red Bull. I feel very, very tired. It's not safe to drive when you're tired. So Red Bull, some drink, go to the bathroom. We're gonna keep going. I think we're like two hours away. 2 hours away. We're almost there. And it's now snow. That's more of what I expected, not rain. It's cold. How do you guys like my new jacket, by the way? No red jacket. Wrong choice in shoes though. Finland really likes their candies. This is just a small little like tiny grocery store at a gas station. Candy chocolate, more chocolate, more candy, gum candy, more. It's safe to say they like their candy. I like my candy too. Chocolate, especially Finnish chocolate. It's good. Oh, that snow feels so cold. On we go. Quick little update, it's starting to get dark and it's been snowing a lot. The road is completely covered in snow, pretty much just some little tracks. Last half an hour of driving has been very sketchy, but only like 20 more minutes to go and then we're there. Surprise time. All right, guys, I believe we are here. I think this is it. Nope, this is not it. This is 310. Oh, shoot. All right, hopefully we can find this place. All right, we're a little bit lost, but it's okay. We're gonna find it, we're gonna find it. We found it, we found it. All is well. I have the ISO on super high and I don't think you guys can still see anything right now. All right, after 16 hours of travel, it's time to go surprise my brother. Oh, it's snowy, it's cold. Happy birthday to
Welcome to the party.
Surprise!
What are you doing here?
16 hours of travel. I'm here to celebrate your birthday.
I'm worth it. I'm worth it.
Oh, that was torturous. That last little bit, so much snow and everything. Meanwhile, you guys are just relaxing in the hot dog.
Jump in. What are you doing here, actually?
All right, Tepo, so how do we celebrate this time? Party? Party! Oh, it's a little foggy. This is how we celebrate birthdays. Come on, Tepo, let's go.
We love torching ourselves in the ice cold water.
This is an ice hole here. He's going into ice water.
All right, let's get it.
My turn, boys. Oh, head under, right?
Head under. There we go. He's done.
By the way, that was a joke. Finnish people, that's like the most social place is the sauna. We don't just sit there quietly. Whew, it is cold out here. It's 1 p.m. That's as high as the sun goes, really.
That's actually a really good thing right now because a bit ago it would have already been down. So
The days are short here.
we're on the winning side right now. Let's just say that. I'm trying to get all my sun rays in right now.
How shocked were you?
I really didn't know what to say. I was just like, what? What are you? We were staying in the hot tub and there was just all this steam everywhere and the mist, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, the steam disappeared and Matti appears out of nowhere with a vlogging camera. I was like, what are you doing here? I was in shock.
Of course, I didn't just come here to surprise my brother. I also came here to use his skills to test out the Light Chaser Pro, and maybe take some photos, you know, for the IGs. I also got you a little bit of a birthday present. This is actually all for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
You get the Light Chaser Pro. We got the case here. This is the case.
Oh.
Then we have the grip. Then we got the polarizer filter, and we got the ND filter.
Perfect for my new iPhone 11 that I just got during Christmas time.
Perfect timing. Thank you, Polar Pro, for making sure I have a present for my brother's birthday. You just never really get used to this winter cold. Okay, so the Light Chaser Pro is essentially 3 parts. It is a case that fits onto your iPhone. This is the iPhone 11 Pro. It's a nice case. It has mounting points for the filters, which we'll get to soon. And it also has these little mounting points on the sides here for the handle. Got some snow on it. And this handle you can put anywhere along the case, basically. So you can put it in the middle here, or you could put it on the side, which I like to do. So it just really nicely fits snug here in your hand, and it doesn't feel like you're gonna drop your phone at any time, because that happens pretty often. And then it has mounting points on the bottom and top. In this case, I just put on a little like cold shoe mount on the top, so I can then put on a microphone. But you can mount anything you want, whether it's a light or a little tripod. You know, you can put it right here in the middle, and you could put this on a GorillaPod or tripod. I really like that they made it customizable, that you can kind of move it around depending on what your shooting situation is. And then my favorite part is the filter. So this one is the ND filter right here. This is a variable ND filter, pretty much just like a mini version of this Peter McKinnon ND filter that I'm using on the camera right now. This one is built for your iPhone, and it just really easily attaches to the case here. You just spin it on, and there you go. And now you have a variable ND filter for your smartphone, which I don't know if they're the first to do it, but I haven't seen a good version of this. And you know, it's Polar Pro, so it's definitely high quality. I like that we can trust the things that Polar Pro puts out because they've been doing this for a long time. You guys have seen Peter McKinnon's ND filters, and they are some of the best. So you can expect that same quality with the Light Chaser Pro system. And then you can just add on a microphone and you have this really nice little like vlogging rig right here. Let's do a little vlogging test here.
Hey, your setup's looking really good.
It's a lot smaller than this little rig right here.
I still don't know which one to look at. There's 3 lenses looking at me here and 1 lens here, so it's like 4 lenses plus 2 mics. Almost feel like a celebrity right now.
Paparazzi right here. So the Light Chaser Pro really gives you this opportunity to use your iPhone as like a really high quality little vlogging setup. You have an ND filter, you have mounting points for a microphone, so you can do a lot, especially now with the different lenses on the iPhone. I really like the ultra wide, so I use that a lot, and people a lot of times can't even tell the difference between me vlogging on the iPhone and the ultra wide and then my EOS R here, or any camera that I'm using. I think part of it is because people are used to the wide lens, so they can kind of tell like, oh, that's iPhone, and now with the ultra wide it's new, and so it feels different. It doesn't feel like a smartphone. So I'm really excited to see what vlogging is going to be like on just this. You have this really nice professional setup with ND filter, case, grip here, microphone. You could even have a little Gorilla Pod here on the bottom if you wanted to. Well done, Polar Pro. I'm really impressed with how you guys put this thing together, and it just feels really good. It almost makes your iPhone feel like a camera instead of just a smartphone, which I think is a really good thing and something that was missing when you're filming or taking photos with an iPhone. It kind of just feels like a smartphone and not an actual camera. Now this feels like I'm actually using a camera. And if this whole time you're completely confused about what an ND filter is, well, it's basically, some of you probably already guessed, I'm gonna say, it's basically like sunglasses for your camera. I have an ND filter on my vlog setup right now, the EOS R, and then now on my smartphone. And it essentially just allows you to be able to shoot at the right shutter speed, which is double whatever your frame rates is. That's gonna be the most cinematic look. And before, you couldn't really get that look on the iPhone. The shutter speed was just all over the place and you couldn't control it. But now with this variable ND filter, you have that power. Not only do you have ND filters, but you also get a polarizer filter. We're gonna stick this on. These also come in these nice little cases. I always appreciate the little touches. Also covers for the filters so they don't get scratched up, because there's nothing worse than paying for filters and then scratching them up after just a few uses. So this is a circular polarizer filter, so we can just put that on. And what a polarizer filter does was, there's a few uses for it. One is it's a really good way of making blue skies pop a little bit. That's one of my more favorite uses for them. And then the other thing is cutting out reflections. So if you have a window, you can get rid of a lot of the reflections from that window and you can kind of see through them, which is like magic, you know. And normally here in Finland it would be pretty cloudy, but we actually have a blue sky day, so we can actually test this thing out. I think we should do some tests now, right?
Perfect.
Let's do some tests. Okay, so far using the Light Chaser Pro, probably the biggest surprise for me has been the handle. It makes it so much nicer to film with. It just feels so much more legit. You can get way more stable shots. And then with the handle having the two-step locking mechanism, it just feels like it's really strong on there. It doesn't feel like it's gonna fall off. So it just makes the whole package feel very stable and legit. And then having a microphone on here, ND filters, man, this is just like, this is a little bit of a vlogger's dream right here, to be able to just, you know, have your phone with you that you always have and then just hook up a mic to it, put this little handle and ND filter on, and then you're ready to go. So with the combination of the handle, the ND filter, the ultra wide camera, the stabilization. Now the audio should be a little bit better than typical iPhone quality. I could honestly see a lot of people starting to use something like this for vlogging.
Yeah, it feels like a nice little rig you got here. You can hold it here, lens. Thumb goes right there on the record button. And even if you put your hand underneath the cord right here, it kind of holds your hand even more in place.
Yeah, there's like an extra little bit
It's a
there.
little side handle. I think I'm gonna drop my gear and just start using this.
Yeah, forget the big cameras.
This is the test for you. 1 month of only iPhone vlogging.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. That's tough.
It'd prove to everyone that you don't need expensive camera gear to vlog.
I want to do a trip where I only bring an iPhone.
That'd be
No
good.
other cameras, just an iPhone, and not like some just like random trip. I want to go like somewhere epic and make just an iPhone only epic.
Norway 3.0.
Norway with just an
2.0.
iPhone 2.0.
The hikes would be nice.
Yeah.
You don't have to carry any gear on the hikes. You just have this and maybe a little charger battery thing for your iPhone.
It'd be very convenient.
Okay, so Teppo wasn't fully convinced by this whole thing, so now he's doing a little vlogging and talking, kind of follow shot to find out if it's actually, does it really work well?
It looks like it's a gimbal or something.
Yeah, it's like a gimbal, 3 lenses in one package, microphone, you got ND filter, built.
I mean, vlog all of a sudden.
It's like everything in one. Oh man.
And you could start just editing the video on your phone
On your phone.
and
Yeah.
straight to Instagram or Insta stories or something.
It's actually mind-boggling how fast technology is progressing. Like to think about what you would need to achieve that shot that Teppo just filmed. To achieve that kind of a shot, like even 5 years ago, would have literally taken so much gear. And now it's just my brother waving around this little Light Chaser Pro iPhone system.
I think Matti's gonna lose his iPhone.
Get your own iPhone. Is that my birthday present to you?
Yeah.
All right, so that's the Light Chaser Pro from Polar Pro on the iPhone 11 Pro. It's a lot of pros, but very interesting first experience. We're kind of running out of time here and light. You don't get very long days here in Finland. How are you not depressed?
I like to go jump in the ice lake to warm me up.
Maybe we should do that tonight again. That feels
Definitely.
like the right thing to do.
Sauna and frozen lake.